All right, welcome race fans. Tonight the Laura ARCA series takes to North Wilkesboro. We were just here last night for the Nork race, so tonight Laura's here with the ARCA cars and with the new damage model. Apparently they've added some more things to the damage model, I guess. I'm not sure if it was this car. I think they just added it on another couple cars or whatever. Whatever. Anyhow, tonight is also the USRA series. I think they're running the Indy cars or something, I believe. And then coming up tomorrow night's the HLRL, the Highline Racing League. That'll be the truck race tomorrow night. So tune in for that right here on MaxSpeedTV. All right, looking at the race analytics coming into tonight. 70-degree air temperature, 101-degree track temperature, and I have noticed that they are slipping and sliding a little bit. But last night they ran 119-degree track temperature, and they actually had a pretty decent race. 200 laps we're doing here tonight. That's only 126 miles. Tire window about 80 to 100 laps thereabout, and fuel window probably 80 to 90 laps. Pit road speed 35 miles an hour. All right, looking at the points, Jacob Fenn took over the point lead after last week, and Tony Hilbrand second place, 80 points back. Terrell Baker in third, 81 points behind. Aaron Smith in fourth, 96 points back. William Schmidt in fifth, 113 back. Howie Briss, sixth place, 115 back. Cole Freilich in seventh, 127 behind. Zoltan Herzeg drops to eighth place. He's 139 behind. Anthony Sharp's in ninth, 152 back. And Will Klein rounds out the top 10, 156 points back. Jeff, you got the rest of them or no?
Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Sean Williams is in 11th place. He's 174 points back. Joseph Lombard moved up to 12th from last week. He's moved up 5 positions, so that's pretty good for him. He's 187 back. Luke Lafaro is 13th with 197 points back. Evan Pienta is in 14th. He's 200 points behind. Jacob Manning in 15th, 213 points back. Daniel Falkingham and Keaton Jones are tied for 16th place. Daniel Falkingham moves up 19 positions from last week. He is the biggest mover in points, but he is 252 points back along with Keaton. Aaron Brown is in 18th place. He's 255 points back. Zachary Mertez is 19th, 263 points back. And rounding out the top 20 is Brad Bothwell. He is 273 points behind.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah, the biggest mover on the track last week, Daniel Falkingham.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know if Jared's going to be here or not. I don't know. No idea. I don't know. Maybe he's updating.
Could be.
You know, that was a big update today.
Oh, it was.
Wow.
I'm actually surprised at how like, I was thinking that I wasn't going to make it at all, because most of the time, previous updates that have been smaller have taken me 2+ hours. This one only took maybe an hour and a half tops, so I was actually kind of surprised.
Well, you must have fed the hamster running the wheel for your internet then.
Well, I didn't, but somebody did.
Yep. Well, we got about 5 minutes left in practice here, and I don't know if some of you may have tuned in last night to watch the Nork race here last night with the 1987 cars. Great race. Had a few cautions there. One point, I think it was before we got to the halfway point, they'd had a few cautions where guys were getting into one another and spinning a lot. But the second half of the race was actually very good. Couple green flag runs in there and green flag pit stops, and it was actually pretty fun. Turned out to be a pretty good race, so I'm kind of looking for the similar thing here tonight. But I've noticed these cars are a lot looser on exit here, So
Yeah, I
we'll have
believe these
to.
cars probably have a little bit more horsepower than what the 87s have. So I think we'll probably see these cars being a little bit looser on exit tonight.
You think they do? You think they got more horsepower?
Yeah, because back in
Really?
80s, I'm thinking they might have. I'll say it differently. They might have more torque on their rear tires. They might not have more
Okay.
horsepower, but they might have more torque.
Okay, I see. Hey, there's Jared. You finally made it. All right, well, folks, we're going to step away and play the national anthem. We'll be right back. So don't go anywhere.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, oh, the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket trembling, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, yeah, wave for the land under the frame, and the home of the brave. Because we are the brave. Yes, we are the brave. We'll fight you in name, the name of the brave. We are the US of A. For those unaware, that flag is still there. It's our future to save, this land of the brave, the US of A. Oh, traitors that star-spangled banner, gave way for the land of the free, and the
This is Rio of Madison Rising, and you're watching MaxSpeedTV.
All right, we're back, folks, and Jared did make it. So, Jeff, I'm going to let you guys have the ropes here, and hopefully everybody enjoys the race here tonight. Got a pretty good crowd.
All right. So, Jared, what's your thoughts for tonight's race? Yeah.
Well, first of all, it's good to be back. Been off the last couple weeks here, but to Daytona, and then I had some stuff going on last week. But yeah, this track here, I raced here last night in a totally different car, obviously. But this track is it's pretty hard to pass at. It's kind of a you run like the middle a little bit. I mean, I don't know what it's like with this car. I didn't really get into practice a little bit at all. But all I know is it's a short track race. And usually that leads to some aggressive racing and some tempers and a lot of fun to watch. So I'm pretty excited, honestly, to watch this race here tonight.
Oh, of course. This race is going to be excellent to watch, I believe. These cars on this track, I mean, in real life perspective, though, for everybody watching this race, these cars have never seen this track in racing competition. So it's going to be interesting as a virtual aspect to see how they take around it now. Jared raced the 87 cars last night, and those cars have seen this track, and back in the day, you could per se, they were built for this type of track. Now, as I was mentioning to Rudy earlier, I think these cars probably have a little bit better acceleration and a little bit better torque than what the 87 cars have. But the 87 cars have the power. These cars don't. But I think their torque and drivetrain's a little bit better. And I think that's why we're going to see these cars be a little bit slippier on corner exit tonight, is because of that extra torque.
Oh, yeah, that drive off is going to be what to watch tonight. I mean, from what I've noticed, that's where it is sketchy. You said a lot of cars getting sideways here. And I think you're going to see a lot of that tonight, a lot of people fighting that. And, we could see a lot of cautions tonight. It's a short track that's kind of common. But hopefully we do see some good racing, though, at the same time. And I think we will.
Yeah, hopefully so. It should be good racing tonight, most definitely. 200 laps here tonight. Should be a fairly quick race if we don't see a lot of cautions, hopefully, knock on wood. But we'll have to see how it goes. But so far here in qualifying right now, Aaron Smith is the top of the boards. He is at a 17.858. And then Evan Pienta is second place right now at the 17.933. So a little bit of a cushion between Aaron and Evan, but not too big of a cushion. They'll only see. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, I'm just saying Aaron Smith right now on the pole, and he's been working his way up the standings here lately. I know he had a kind of a rough start to the season, but now he's kind of getting on his game, and he moved up 6 spots. I see to 4th in points now, and he's trying to make a run towards the top here, and he's on the pole. It's a good way to start. I'm pretty sure there's some bonus points there for that, I think. I'm not sure, though. But and then you got your point leader right there, third so far. So good lap for these guys here.
Yeah, very good points night last week for Jacob. Something he really needed. And he comes into tonight's race 80 points ahead of second place, Tony Hillbrands.
Yeah, definitely a big advantage there 4 races into the season. So it'll be important for him to continue that streak he's got going on. He's finished top 10 all 4 races. The only driver in the field to do that so far this season.
He is the only driver to do that this season, yeah, and it's a big thing for him to be able to have that accomplishment so far. And this is just the 5th race tonight that we have going on so far.
Yeah, it sure will be interesting. We're winding down qualifying here. It looks like 16 guys have taken time. 20 seconds left here in qualifying. Aaron Smith, Evan Pienta, Jacob Fenn, Tony Hillbrands, and Anthony Sharp's your top 5 here as the clock winds down. And it looks like we got a decent field tonight. Probably looks like about 27 cars or so. At a track like this, though, that's a lot of cars. So, I mean, they're going to be all over the place.
Yeah, I think so. All right, well, that wraps up qualifying, folks. Aaron Smith will be the pole sitter, so congratulations to him with a qualifying time of 17.858. So congratulations to him taking the pole. Starting second on the outside of the front row is Evan Pienta. Jacob Finn will be third, and Tony Hilbrand's fourth. That's row 2. Row 3 is Anthony Sharps in fifth, and Nick Mucinex in sixth. In row number, I'm getting tongue-tied here, 4, Howie Briss will start 7th, and Cole Freilich will start 8th. And in row number 5, rounding out your top 10, is Luke Lafaro in 9th, and Aaron Brown in 10th. Jared?
All right, I'll give you a break here. We got 11th, Greg Freeman, just inside the top 10. William Barber-Gelata in 12th. Joseph Lombard right there in 13th. Me taking a time. TCB, Terrell Baker 14th. Hayes Booth in 15th. Then 16th, we have Keaton Jones with a flyer 3-minute and 4 lap time. Will Klein starting 17th. Tom Mercier 18th. John Barry 19th. And William Schmidt rounding out your top 20.
Zachary Mertez will start 21st. Brad Bothwell 22nd. Joey Stone will start 23rd. Ethan Workman 24th. Stephen Purcell will start 26th, excuse me. And Joel Wiggins rounds out the field starting in the 27th starting position.
Very nice. Getting close to everybody getting going. It'll be 2 pace laps since it's a short track here tonight. So we'll do 2 pace laps before we go green.
Yep, all iRacing short tracks will have 2 pace laps, and most of the other tracks have just 1.
And also everybody in chat, thanks for tuning in. I'm kind of curious, everybody here watching. Go ahead and type in the chat like people your picks to win tonight. Just kind of curious to see like what everybody's thinking here for tonight. Aaron Smith is a good pick. I mean, I think he's gonna be one to watch tonight.
Most
but yeah,
definitely.
let's see what you guys think. Throw your picks there in the chat, and let's see what you got there.
Yeah, Aaron Smith definitely one to watch. Tony Hilbrands is another one. Jacob Finn has just put the pressure on here this in the past couple of weeks. So I'm looking to see Jacob have another good outing here tonight as well.
Absolutely. I mean, he's been doing it all season, like you said, and I don't see why it couldn't continue for the 5th straight week as the lights are off on the pace truck here. Going to go green. Very quick pace laps here, so that's kind of a good thing. We're under caution. We won't be pacing for a long time, so that'll be nice.
Yeah, exactly. So that'll make the job for us harder if we want to talk to somebody.
Yeah,
we're going to do it very, very quickly, yes.
Absolutely.
So
and one more thing before we go green. Pitting here, you got to be careful if you're at the back of the field and not get lapped. These pace laps are very quick, but pace truck's about to pull off, Jeff, so let's get him going.
Yep, pace truck is about indeed to head to pit road and get this 200-lap race started. This is round number 5 for the Laura Arca Series here, and there's the green flag. We are underway tonight for round number 5 of the Laura Arca Series here at North Wilkesboro. Wow, what an amazing start that was for Aaron Smith.
Absolutely, and the leader's clean through 1 and 2, and you can kind of see Evan Pienta running a little bit that second lane, and it seems to be, I feel like you can defend really well in that second lane as he looks to clear Tony Hilbrands for second. Aaron Smith leads lap number 1, gets that important bonus point.
He does. Now, I haven't driven this car here yet at this racetrack, but the cars that I have driven at this racetrack would consist of the 87s and the modifieds, and I find it very easy to be better on that high side longer on the run.
See everybody trying to get situated here. Some side-by-side battling going on for about the 8th position. And then up front in front of them, we got Jacob Fenn. Looking on the outside of, I believe that's Cole Freilich. Gets a nice run off the corner there.
He does get a very nice run off the corner. Now he's looking on Nick here in the 28 car. We'll see what he can do here with him. But right now, Nick's kind of just getting a little bit out ahead of him there, getting a little gap between them.
Absolutely. Everybody's single file up front. Aaron Smith still leading. Trying to get to the first side-by-side battle here, and it looks like there's a little bit of pack going on here between Howie Briss and Aaron Brown, Luke Lafaro now, and Greg Freeman back there outside the top 10 just a little bit. And oh, we got one car around on the front stretch here. Greg Freeman in the 05. We'll have to take a look here, but you know, and we talked about like these guys fighting that loose off the corner, and I think that's just exactly what happened there with the 05 here. So he goes around, doesn't hit anything though. Good job keeping it off the wall, and I think no harm, no foul for him. So that'd be good.
No harm, no foul, exactly.
Got a couple takers on pit road. But I think everybody else, you know, up front's going to stay out here. Only 7 laps in. There's really no need to get tires or anything. You want to keep that track position.
3.
We got yep, we got 26 cars that did start the race. We had one of the starters hasn't started taking grid yet. So we got 26 guys in here for tonight.
And I've just had the first build problem.
What's going on?
My whole entire sim just froze up, and I couldn't control nothing. I backed out, and now it just keeps saying join failed.
Oh, well, Rudy, I might need you then.
Okay. All right. And great. Now I can't log back into iRacing. Error 505.
Now the lights are off the pace car, so we're going to be going green here this time by.
Okay, I'm back in now.
Well, pace truck's about to pull on off here, so we're going to go back green here. Aaron Smith, your leader. And the green flag's back out. He's on it. Gets a great jump once again. Big jump on Evan Pienza there. Clearing him into turn 1. No problems there. Side by side. Oh, and someone gets loose. Cole Freilich loose off turn number 2 there. Loses the spot to Jacob Finn. You see everybody kind of running that middle line. It just seems like it's the better line to run here. And but you don't want to be too low, and it seems that's where people are getting loose. Is Tom Mercier and Joseph Lombard. That's the first side-by-side battle here. And that is back in 13th. See Joseph there. Oh, man, and Tom got sideways off that corner, but Joseph will clear the spot. Everybody just single file now, taking it easy. 200 laps here tonight again. I mean, it's a short track, but still 200 laps. You just got to be patient, get your car there, get your car at the end, and then you'll have a shot at it at the end. As Terrell Baker, first side-by-side battle here, side-by-side with Luke LaFaro, and Howie Briss trying to get both those spots, but it's going to be so hard on the bottom. You just can't keep that momentum down there. But he's doing a pretty good job there. Very impressive. Oh, and he gets sideways. That was close. Does a nice save there. Yeah, you just can't do that, especially the longer you go too on these tires. Yeah, definitely feel like passing here tonight is going to be very, very difficult.
I think Terrell.
Oh, we got a caution.
Oh, yep, we do.
Looks like William Barbagelata.
Barbagelata, yep. Let's see what happened here to William.
Yeah. Oh, man. 16 laps in, caution number 2.
Is he roughing the passer here or what?
Oh, man. Really hard contact between those two cars.
Oh, man.
Coming off 4 there, and then he also hits the inside wall. Pretty good, man. I think that whoever that was on the outside
Joel
there,
Wiggins.
He got loose and just came down the track right into William.
Golly,
and
man,
yeah, that was a big hit.
Yeah, it was. Both of those cars are going to have some damage on. These cars are pretty resilient, though.
Right,
I mean,
yeah.
You know, on a short track, it's aerodynamics don't mean anything, so I guess it's just a matter of making sure that it doesn't have any like wheel damage or something that
Yeah.
It's going to be difficult to drive. So. Uh-oh. What? Jeff left.
Yeah, I think it's just us.
I wonder why he left. He didn't say he was going to leave, did he?
I think his stuff is messing up.
Maybe he's going to restart his computer.
Yeah.
Well, Aaron Smith's looking pretty strong out there, I got to say. He's, and that Ethan Workman did make it out on the track,
Okay.
but he is 16 laps down.
Yeah, I mean, hey, that's unfortunate, 16 laps down, but
Yeah.
this is a short track. A lot of cars get taken out of this race. He could still gain some positions, and at least he's back out there fighting.
Last night, I know to try to keep relating back to last night, but you guys were racing here last night, but John Barry got like 9 laps down, and man, he gained a lot of laps back by,
Yes, he did. Yes, he
with
did.
the
I
caution.
believe he might have gained about 5 or 6 laps back of those. I mean,
Yeah.
it was
a
pretty
lot.
impressive, but that's why you
Yep.
just don't leave these races. You just never know.
Yeah.
And, yeah, man, it's nice. I'll be honest, it's nice that these cautions are quick, though, but lights are still on the pace car, probably 2 to green right now.
Yeah, I'm always saying that. Never, ever. If the wheels turn and you can drive that thing, get back out on the track. I don't know if you remember Jared racing with Rush many, many moons ago.
No, I do not. No.
Jared Akey. You don't remember? Well, anyhow.
Yeah, go ahead.
I never seen anybody could drive a hunk of junk out there on the track. I mean, there wouldn't be a straight piece of sheet metal on that car anywhere, and he'd be keeping up with the pack and passing cars.
Yeah.
Never
hey,
seen
I
anybody
mean,
could do it like him.
I wish I knew how to do it, because every time my car's junk, I just kind of feel like, well, I can't drive
Yeah.
this thing anymore. I mean, it's tough. I mean, it's tough driving when they're not damaged. I mean,
You'd be
geez.
driving with, the wheel be 45 degrees to the left, so you could go straight down, and he'd be driving the heck out of it.
Yep.
Well, here we go. Back to green. Pace truck going to head to pit road, and Aaron Smith, boy, he got another good hole shot.
I tell you, he is on it tonight. He hasn't got that
Yeah.
win yet this season. He loves these cars. I have a good feeling about him tonight, and it's
Yeah.
starting off really good for him so far. A little bit of a side-by-side battle there for second, but again, that bottom line is just really tough to
Yeah,
make
no,
that pass. I know it's early, so you probably won't see it now, but I think to make passes and get later in the race, you might have to use that bumper a little bit to move the guy out of the way. We might see a little bit of short track bump and run as Nick Molyneux is fourth there, trying to get to that inside, but he just tough.
Well, what was it like in the 87 cars last night? Because, passing on the bottom, because we've seen guys pass on the bottom, and we've seen guys passing on the high side, too.
Yeah, from what I'm looking at here so far in this race tonight, these cars are just so much different. I actually felt like it was still difficult, but you could make passes, and you can really throw the car in there really deep, and you can really just get back on that gas a little bit harder. And even on the bottom, I mean, I was able to make some passes with those cars, but these cars here tonight, it definitely seems like it's a big struggle. So I think that middle line is where you want to be.
Yeah, I think you're right. And here comes Tony Hilbrands again. He just can't get that runoff of the corner off that bottom, though.
Yeah, really, it seems like it's going to have to take a mistake, or again,
Yep.
like I said, maybe a little bit of contact, but lap 26, don't know if you want to do that right now. But, I mean, he's hanging tough on that inside, and that
Yeah, he
maybe
is.
might show that Evan is... Oh, man, Nick got really close to the wall off turn 4 there. And see, this is what happens, too.
Oh, yeah, look at
Man.
that. Oh, man.
That opens the door for Nick, and he's going to take that third spot away.
Yep, Mucinex. And the Morton Salt car.
Yep.
It's a Pontiac. It's got a Pontiac insignia on the front.
Nice. A little bit of throwback here at the, North Wilkesboro throwback
yeah.
track. There you go. And I mean, this is impressive. I mean, a short track. Aaron Smith, look at the lead he's got right now. I mean, a second and a half now on these guys. He's got the setup down right now.
Well, I think maybe he learned a little last night driving the 87 cars. That does really help when you're running two of the same track back to back like this, even though it's two different cars.
Oh Oh yeah, practice track time is so important in iRacing, and I mean it can be a totally different car, drives different, but still when you're just on that track and you like learn the the bumps or how the turns are, you just it really helps, and I think it's paying off for sure.
Well, Nick Mucinex did take a look to the inside of Evan Pienta, but again, Evan's just getting them good runs off of that high side right now.
Yep.
He just needs to stick with that line. Don't change anything.
No.
Let's go back in the field here and check on Keaton Jones. Keaton started 16th. Wow, Terrell Baker just got sideways.
Yeah, he got a huge run on him from getting sideways, and this is the battle for that 10th position. TCB lose off the corner. Hang on to it.
Wow. And that's kind of stacking up Keaton Jones there, you know.
Yeah, he's
Keaton
like, hey,
almost got into the back of him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Up ahead of them, let's see, that's Howie Briss was taking a look to the inside of Aaron Brown there for a minute, but God, man, Terrell, every corner he's loose.
Oh, look at him now. He's really sideways in that corner.
He's drifting.
Oh, he might get turned here. We got a car still on the inside back right there.
Oh, yeah, no caution come out. That was
look at Tom,
Hayes Booth.
Yeah, now up with the TCB battle, Tom Mercier.
Another one.
The yellow flag is out.
Zachary Mertis. If I can catch up with him here. He just got sideways. He did tap the inside wall a little bit, but let's go back and take a look at it here and see if he had any help on that.
I tell you what, Rudy, it seems like so far tonight, it's the third caution. Turn 4 really seems to be the trouble spot. All 3 cautions. Turn 4. Or coming up.
I think it was. I think it was last night for you guys too. Yeah, he just got loose on his own. Yeah, we seen just about every caution last night was in turn 4.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure why, but for some reason, turn 4 definitely is a lot more slick than 2. I don't really know this track that well, but yeah, I definitely feel like 3 and 4 was just a lot more tricky, and obviously it's showing here tonight so far because a lot of guys having some trouble. I don't know if now that was a little bit of, and we will see some pit stops here, Rudy. Everybody coming down pit road.
A couple of them did some drive-throughs there, I see, but Keaton Jones and Daniel Falkingham stayed out.
Oh, wow. Now, I don't know if they're just going to stay out or maybe they're just trying to get the track position or he's going to pit, just getting a lap let or something. But this is where it's going to be difficult for Aaron. He's been out front all race. Now he's going to be behind cars and see how difficult it is to pass. And even with the tire advantage, I still think it's going to be pretty hard to pass.
Yeah.
Well, should we talk to Aaron?
Well, we're going to have enough time right now. 10.
Real quick, I guess.
Okay, I got him. There you go.
Aaron Smith, you're in the MaxSpeedTV booth. Got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
Hey, man, looking good so far. Really just putting a whooping on him so far at the beginning of this race. You're going to be back in traffic just a little bit here. It seems like passing is very difficult. How are you feeling here restarting a little bit behind, not in first anymore?
I'm feeling pretty good about it. Got the fresh tires on. The current tires, the folks who stayed out are probably going to be about a second slower, so I shouldn't have that big of a problem getting around them.
Oh, well, that's good. Well, so far tonight we've seen the trouble spot be turn 4. What is much more difficult about 3 and 4 than 1 and 2? Like, what's the difference? We're seeing a lot of cars spinning off 4.
Yeah, it just likes the hook coming out of turn 4, getting on the straightaway there. Haven't had an issue with that yet, but as the race goes on, it might get a little bit more troublesome.
All right, well, man, you're looking really good tonight. Maybe you can get that first win of the season. Good luck the rest of the race, and maybe we'll talk to you later on.
All righty, thank you.
Yep. No, he doesn't seem pretty concerned at all.
Yeah. Now, Keaton and Daniel stayed out, so they got almost 40 laps on them tires to get ready to go back green here.
Yeah, I don't know, Rudy. Aaron said a second fall off. If that's true, then these guys might be in the way, but we'll see.
And Brad Bothwell, he pitted on an earlier caution, so he's got about 22 laps on his tires. And Cole Freilich only did a 2-tire change.
Ooh. All right.
Get him going.
Yeah, pace truck's off. And we are back under green here at North Wilkesboro. Keaton Jones gets a nice jump on Daniel here. And you see Cole Freilich immediately going to the inside for third. But now watch Aaron on those fresh tires. Oh, Cole gets sideways there.
Wow.
And the leaders have caught a lap car right as this is going. And look at Aaron though, digging on those tires. And see, we haven't seen passes on the bottom at all this race, but you can just see how important those tires are.
And he just blinked out right there when
that
he's
was
all
scary.
over. How much blocking is Daniel going to do? Because Daniel, he shouldn't be blocking.
Oh my gosh, look how
Look at
fast
that.
he
Aaron
is.
just skyrocketed right past them.
Okay, well, now I know the tires are very important tonight because he just went from 5th to 1st lap. I really thought he was going to have a lot more trouble than that, but he definitely proved me wrong there as he is back out front. Aaron Smith is on it tonight.
Yep. And look at this pack here back in 6th, 7th, 8th. Oh my gosh, these guys are too
all
wide
over the place. 2 by 2.
Yeah.
It's like we're at a big mile. Look, 3 wide up for second. Show how close it was.
Falkingham.
This looks like the start of the race, Rudy. Oh my gosh.
I know it. He just put Keaton
wide.
Jones got into the wall.
Gosh, I don't know
And
how they're doing 3 wide here.
And Daniel's holding him up. You know, he's
old
much
tires.
slower.
Man, these guys are really holding their lines great right now. I hope I don't jinx it. But 3 wide, 2 wide.
I know it. This is crazy back here, man. Look at this. Aaron Brown right in the middle.
Oh my gosh.
And now the 28 there, Nick Mullinex, he's in the middle, 3 wide back
my gosh,
there.
and we saw him, up in the top 3 were there.
Yeah.
Oh, contact, watch out.
Oh, they're going to do some beating and banging out here, no doubt. That's the characteristic about this track that always made it so exciting.
Absolutely.
And it's just a total shame that this is not in the schedule anymore. I think it's just a total shame.
Oh man, is that Keaton Jones got really loose off 2 there? Oh my goch, trying to go 4 wide. There's a caution.
Who was it? Cole Freilich.
Oh.
Back and see, he was actually not in that pack up there, but I don't know. He might have got a little bit of help here. See what happens. Oh, behind him was the 79.
Yeah, he spins, and then look at Cole right in front of him, spins at the same time.
Oh, and he got hit by, oh no, don't.
Is that Will Klein?
Oh, that was Will Klein that T-boned him, yep. But that was William Schmidt spun first.
Yeah.
And it was almost like, well, it wasn't quite synchronized spinning, but they were, quite a ways apart. But both of them spun around. So now I'm kind of curious to how much damage Cole's got. William, I think, is okay. He didn't hit anything, or nobody hit him, so that's good.
Yeah, it seemed like a really light hit there for Will and Cole, so they should be okay, I feel like.
Yep. You made it back, Jeff?
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, as I said, back when that happened, my whole thing just froze up, and I could go to the options, and I could go to garage, and I could bring up the entries list and the results and stuff like that, but I couldn't control the replay controls, and the whole, like all the cars and stuff was just like frozen. So when I exited out, it kept saying close the simulator to re-enter another session. I had the simulator closed. There wasn't nothing running. I even brought up the task manager. There was nothing there. And so I restarted the computer, come back in, and done it again. So I've noticed that with this update, the R and G for my graphics were going red, and they haven't been. So I've been messing with the replay settings right now, trying to get them out of that, and right now they are. So I'm hoping that might have been what the problem was, but I guess we'll find out. So
yeah, I was a little concerned. That's why I told Joseph that, I thought maybe if he could just kind of hold the race off to next week, but it looks like Joel Wiggins took his car behind the wall, and Ethan Workman, he only turned a handful of laps, and he's off the track. So
hang on, we're not going green.
Yep. And then we got also Hayes Booth is 5 laps down as well.
yeah,
not really sure what was going on there, but Got a couple guys kind of lots of laps down here at the beginning of this thing.
Not very good to see drivers that laps down this early in the race.
Yeah, for sure.
Just so you guys know, there was a Windows update today. Well, I don't know if anybody knew that or not, but
I didn't, so.
Windows 10 update.
No, iRacing update, Windows update, that can mess everything up.
Yeah, I don't know why they updated on a Wednesday. They usually update on a Tuesday, but whatever. You know, Windows, I meant.
Well, yeah, but iRacing usually updates on Tuesday too, and they didn't either.
Yep.
They updated on Wednesday.
Yep.
So.
Their calendar's off by a day.
Yeah, I guess so. But hopefully, everyone got my technical difficulties fixed. Yeah, hopefully I'm good now. My graphic stuff on iRacing staying out of the red, so that's a good sign. So I hope that might have been the cause of the freeze. But if I freeze again, I'll probably be gone. But anyway, the green flag's back out. We're back underway here at North Wilkesboro. Good to see Aaron Smith still out here leading this race. He's got Tony Hilbrands behind him right now. Tony's looking to change that, though.
Yeah, Aaron got really close to the wall there going into 3, and Tony, this is the first challenge we've seen for the lead here with Aaron leading. Tony Hilbrandt's looking for that lead on the inside, but again, that bottom's just so tough. But man, that little wall there that kind of like goes in, like, and then sticks back out. Aaron about hit it or maybe tapped it.
I noticed he got pretty close to it, and that did allow Tony to catch up to him. But now here comes Howie Bliss.
And he doors him a little bit, kind of throws it in there. But hey, I mean,
Caution.
Oh, we got
another caution.
Is it that tricky turn 4 once again?
Daniel Falkingham clipped the apron there in turn 4, and he'll go around.
I tell you, and even when, I mean, not saying that, you know, everybody here is a good driver, but I mean, we know Daniel, how fast he is, how much, and then, you know, even him to lose it off 4, I mean, that shows how tough it is out there tonight.
Yeah. Now, I mean, this track doesn't have a huge difference in transition from apron to banking, but it looks like he just caught that berm there a little bit where the transition is, and that got him loose.
If you keep the replay on, Daniel's sitting there for a little while, and he gets hit by William Barbagelata. Pretty hard contact. Like, yeah, really hard contact, actually.
Oh, I see that. Yeah, William Barbagelata just come by and just slammed into Daniel while Daniel was sitting there.
That was a big hit. That's definitely going to affect, for sure, William. Daniel, I don't know. It depends on where he got where the damage in the car went.
Well, the damage looks like it's right around that right rear panel behind the rear tire, and it looks like it might have just put a little bit of a wave in that spoiler. Now, this being a short track, I don't think that's going to affect him much, so it looks like William Barbagelata did get the more damage out of the incident than what Daniel has attained here. So I think Daniel will be okay.
Man, that was a really unfortunate, you know, just a really late hit right there. I mean, Daniel was sitting there for a while, but you know, you never know what's really going on in these drivers' heads, and mistakes happen, obviously, and that was just a mistake right there.
It was. And we see Daniel come into pit road now. He's going to get his damage assessed here and see how much he actually has. Could be a little bit more to what the eye can see. As we're seeing on the cameras right now, he doesn't have that much damage, but it looks like that he will sit there for a little bit and get that repaired.
I'll just mention here under caution, Hayes Booth gets the free pass, and he is now only 4 laps down instead of 5. We'll see if he gets a few more cautions and gets those laps back. I did see somebody in chat was one of them when I asked for people to pick drivers to win. Somebody did say his name, so I just wanted to mention that he got a lap back there, and he's only 4 down now, so needs a few more cautions to get them back, but hey, it can be done here.
Very well could be done. Not that I know of. I've been with you more, Rudy, so I don't know.
All right, lights are off the pace truck here.
They are.
A little bit of a rundown here. Aaron Smith is your leader. Tony Hillbrands, Howie Briss, Jacob Fenn, Aaron Brown up to 5th. Tom Mercier in 6th, started 18th, up to 6th now. That's impressive. Evan Pienta,
That
Nick
is
Molyneux,
impressive.
Anthony Sharps, and then Luke LaFaro. This is your top 10 as we're going to restart here on lap 60 already. They go by quick here.
They do. Well, get them going. I got them going last time, so your opportunity
Aaron
this time.
Smith way up by the wall. The
Green,
pace
green,
truck is
green.
in. Green flag's out very quickly, and he is down and away. Green flag's back out here at North Wilkesboro. A lot better jump this time compared to last time. We saw Tony really fighting him for the lead last time. As everybody's single file throughout the field.
It don't really look like Tony's going to put much of a little bit of a fight too much this time. He's going to try to close up to him here, but man, he was all over him on that last restart. This time he wasn't.
Yeah, absolutely. And so those few guys get ahead, but we got a little bit of a battle here. Aaron Brown looking to the inside. Jacob Fenn, that's for the 4th position, but now Tom Mercier is going to take it. Oh, he threw it in there really deep. There's contact.
He did.
Moves Tom way up the racetrack.
That moved him way up. But as I said, I think as this race progresses through, I think we'll see a lot of these guys running that higher side a little more. We've seen Daniel Falkingham on the bottom, and he got loose. And throughout all practice, we saw guys running that bottom lane getting loose. So I think as this race progresses, we'll see a lot of them start moving up to that 2nd and 3rd lane.
Oh, man.
Oh, 28 car
yeah,
there,
Nick.
Nick Mullen, Mucinex, we'll call him. I can never pronounce his last name. Everybody always calls him Mucinex. He got a little loose there. Yeah,
it's a little nickname. That's all right.
I think he's even welcomed it now.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Right now he's got Morton Salt on the car, so I don't know if that has anything to do with anything, but I like the paint scheme, I will say.
Tell you what, that battle for 5th is still heating up, but how about for 2nd place? Howie Briss looking to the inside of Tony Hillbrands again.
Howie's had the pressure on most of the race.
And see, now that is what I was afraid of. Unfortunately, I feel like that's how you're going to have to make passes, but the thing is about that, we still have 130 laps to go. If Tony gets back to him, he's like, well, you did that to me, well, I might just do the same back to you. So
yeah, and maybe a little bit, and maybe put on a little bit more. You know, he might
exactly.
put, you know, because that's what short track right now. And we saw Jacob Fenn get a little loose there off turn 2 right in front of Tony. Whew.
Yeah, I bet Tony is not happy about that move. I know.
No.
It seems like that's the way you're gonna have to pass people, but I don't know. If I were Howie, I would have let Tony get back to me.
Yeah, I think I would have too. But the question is, if Tony can get back up to him, I think we probably will see a little bit of retaliation there. I think that right there is probably a short track temper moment right there. I think that'd be worthy of that. I mean, you know, Howie kind of dove in there a little deep, and he just kind of pushed up the racetrack a little bit. He's like, you know, the only way I can pass right now, I'm going to use you a little bit. Just moved him out of the way. It made him lose 2 positions because Jacob Fenn got around him. But we see him here underneath Jacob, but he ain't going to make the pass quite just yet. He's trying, though.
Yeah, you really got to dive it in there and hope it sticks and not go up the track like how he did there when he made that pass. And Tony's trying to do it the clean way. He doesn't want to hit him, but it's just so difficult, as you can see all night tonight. That middle of the top lane. If you want to defend and hold off position, it seems like it's the best way to be.
Yeah, as I was saying before, I had my little. Yeah, oh, we got a little.
Man.
Oh, was that neck code or was that touching? Oh, I didn't. To me, it looked like neck code.
It was really close for sure, and Tony back up to 3rd now, and man, look at Aaron Brown behind him, running way up compared to these guys.
I was getting ready to say we got Aaron Brown in the 45 car here now, challenging for position here on Jacob Fenn. And we've got Tom Mercier challenging position here on Aaron Brown. Wow, Tom's going to dive it right in there on Aaron, and he's going to try to pass, but he's not going to make it stick off turn 4.
And then now you see, so Tom's only running the bottom, and now TCB right behind him. He kind of entered high and did that little diamond, you know, in the corner there, and he is. Oh man, Tom puts a little bit of a block on him there going into 3.
Yeah, I mean, if you could perfect that just right, Jared, if you diamond the corners correctly, that sometimes might work a little bit better in your favor.
Yeah, for sure. And you see, that's TCB's doing that. And look at the run he gets from the center off.
I really think that the way he's diamonding the corners like this, it's helping him.
I mean, Tom is definitely doing a great job on that bottom line.
Oh, of course. Tom's doing it. Tom so far is, doing an excellent job down there. Ooh, TCB got a little close to his
Yeah.
back bumper right there.
Saying, hello, I'm here.
Yeah. Hello.
Oh, man, look at Tommy sideways.
Oh,
driving
Tom,
that. Oh, and he gets clipped.
Oh, he did get clipped a little bit there by TCB. TCB's going to get around him, but what an excellent job by Tom Mercier to keep that car under control.
Yeah, man, that was close. He was loose, then got tapped in. Man, TCB is flying right now.
He
I mean,
is.
he is throwing it in the corner, and look at that. He just passed Aaron for 5th now. Look at that 25 go.
TCB just took the top 5 with some initiative right there. He's like, look at this, boys. I'm coming, and I mean business.
Hey, he's up 9 spots, started in the 14th position up to the top 5. Not even halfway. It's a great start to the race for him. Yeah, look at John Barry. And even in front of him, we saw him get a little contact. How about Will Klein? He's battling here for the 7th position, and Will started back in 17th. So a lot of these guys that started in the back, moving on through the field.
Exactly, yeah, because Tom Mercier started 18th, Will started 17th, and John Barry started 20th. So we've got 3 drivers in the top 10 right here that have come from the back portion of the field. And John Barry just got around Evan Pienta moving tonight.
Yeah, he's still trying though. The outside line Evans got, it's a great line, and you see John. He gets the run right there entering center. But now that time he got a great drive off on the bottom. You might be able to clear, but oh, Evan really throws it in there.
He did. You can see John Barry was able to keep position at the start-finish line there. Oh, and we've got a car that looks like Cole Fralick. Yeah, got a little loose there coming off turn 4 behind him. But you can see John Barry, when he was racing with Evan Pienta there, he was racing Evan while also trying to hold off the 28 of Nick.
Yeah, for sure. Real quick, up for second, Tony Hilbrand's caught back up to Howie Briss. Let's see how this battle turns out.
Caution.
Oh, we got a
Caution.
caution.
And this caution is for Joseph
Ooh,
Lombard.
It might be Joseph.
I'm seeing it looks like him and Zachary Mertez made some contact diving into turn 1. Oh yeah, right there. I'm gonna take a look here at both of each other's cars. I'm trying to see.
Yeah, I think Joseph got definitely a little bit of a help going into the corner.
Oh,
And
he definitely got some help.
he did a great job. I mean, he just barely kissed the wall there, but that car, he's gonna be totally fine. He can continue on, no problem there.
Oh, of course, yeah, he didn't get
Don't
no
know if he'll
damage
be
at all,
too happy
hardly.
about the. Don't know if he'll be too happy about the send into the corner, but at least he didn't get much damage out of it, if any. And he's done the lead lap and in this race.
Yeah, I think Zachary Mertez just said, well, I'm going to send Joseph right here in this corner, and he sure did. But I'm kind of looking back at some analytics here between their cars and the speeds, and right as they made contact, I'm trying to see maybe if Joseph just kind of spontaneously just like slowed down and Zachary wasn't expecting it.
Right.
But as Zachary was at his bumper, Zachary was doing 98 and Joseph was doing 95. So I'm thinking Joseph might have just slowed up a little bit more than what,
Maybe slightly, right?
yeah, than what Zachary anticipated him to do, and just couldn't react the way he wanted to.
Aaron Smith easily wins the race off pit road.
He does, but this caution is going to put Brad Bothwell in the lead, as Brad Bothwell did stay out.
Yeah.
Now, will we see Brad come down pit road here this time? He could have just stayed out to get the bonus points, because he is staying kind of low here, and yes, he will be coming down pit road, so that will give the lead right back to Aaron.
Yep. And then Daniel Falkingham did get the free pass on this caution, so he'll be back on the lead lap.
He will. And William Barbagelata will be a happy camper right here, because he was stuck behind Brad Bothwell there, and I bet he was thinking, well, I hope Brad goes down pit road so I can get the wave around. And that's exactly what Brad did, so William Barbagelata here will get a wave by when they get 1 to go.
Yep, and he will now only be 21 laps down instead of 22.
Nope, I'm
Ooh,
getting
a little bit
report.
of yeah. Go ahead.
I
Read
was
my
gonna
mind.
I was going to say I'm getting a report here from the iRacing chat box that Keaton Jones has received throughput and fell at an acceptable level, so hopefully he can get back in.
Yeah, Probably too well. If we're gonna talk to people, we're gonna have to do it like right when the pit stops end. So
Yeah.
lights are probably gonna go off here. Then when we'll get one to go here, and Aaron Smith's gonna be your leader still.
Aaron Smith
And
is still the leader. Yep.
We've seen Aaron dominate. We've seen him. He's fast, obviously. We haven't seen anybody really contend with him. But there's a guy that's worked his way through this field that I think that's going to contend with him, and he's in that fourth spot right now, Will Klein. He did get a little bit of a contact earlier, but oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know they were going green right now. My bad.
It's all good. Yeah, we're back underway here from the caution here at North Wilkesboro for the Laura Arca Series. It's another good restart there for Aaron Smith, and he does have a little battle here behind him brewing up. Tony Hilbrand's trying to take second back from Howie Briss.
Yeah, absolutely, and Tony really wants to get in front of him, and let's see if he uses him up like how he used him up.
Nah, he's being the conservative guy here. Yeah. He's being the nicer person. He's just saying, nah, I don't think I'm going to race you the way you raced me. I'm going to be the nicer person and hope in return maybe when you race me again that you won't do that to me. But we'll see how it plays out for him. Tony Hilbrand's still trying here diving back into turn one, but he ain't going to get to him this time. Oh, and Howie Briss is getting loose right there.
Oh. Man, and now look at that opens door for a couple guys behind him. TCB looking to the outside of Will for fourth, and Tony now dives it back to the bottom there for second.
Yeah, well, TCB had a scare right there, too, when Howie Briss was getting loose because TCB was getting loose as well, but he didn't get loose as bad as Howie did, and now that's got TCB on the high side here, and he will get around Will Klein.
Tell you what that's another guy. A great drive night, TCB for sure. Started 14th up to 4th now, and he seems to be running like a little bit of different line than most of these guys are, like I mentioned earlier, and it's working for him. I mean, he seems to be faster than both these guys in front of him.
He does seem to be faster than both these guys in front of him. Oh, TCB just got into the back of Howie
there. Yeah, he sure did. Oh, my goodness.
That was close. But these guys racing like this, that's allowing Aaron Smith to pull away. Look at this. He's got a 1.5 second lead over second place Tony Hilbrand's.
Yes, basically what we've seen all night long so far. Aaron Smith just pulling away on these restarts. Oh man, TCB was dirt tracking it off turn 4
he
there.
Was.
And he still is in the corner. Oh my God.
And that allowed Will Klein to get on. Oh, we got the 45 car there, and Brown spinning down in front of the 74 John Berry. Caution is out.
Oh, Tom, look out. Oh my goodness, Tom almost piled in there. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, well, we're going right on board here with Aaron Brown.
And you know, we were saying turn 4 is trouble spot. Now we have a little bit of a caution here in turn 2, and yeah, Aaron.
I think he might have.
Aaron just gets loose, and yeah, John Berry nowhere to go.
I thought he might have had some help from the 61 car there, but he didn't. He just got loose on his own, and poor John Berry was below him, and just he had absolutely nowhere to go. But I'm not seeing too much damage on either of their cars, so I think they should be good.
All right, I talked to Aaron earlier. You want to talk to somebody, Jeff?
Well, how about we talk to, where is he?
I do know that Will told me he's having problems with his mic, so he wasn't sure if the interview worked for him, if you were going to interview him. But
I was going to interview Jacob Finn.
All right.
So. Jacob Finn, you got a copy? Well, Jacob, coming off a strong run last week and getting the points lead coming into tonight's race, you're running in the top 5 here. How's it so far here coming to the halfway point of this race?
I've been having a blast. Yeah, top 5 all race. It's funny, I actually finished 5th in the first 3 races until Sonoma messed that up, but it's been good. I've done a lot better than I thought I would this season. I came into it hoping for a top 15 in the points, honestly, so I'm surprised to be where I'm at, but I'm hoping to get a top 10 tonight and just keep going with it.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, that'll be, great if that happens. So what's the track conditions for you out there so far tonight? It looks like a lot of cars are getting loose off the corners.
It's really loose. And with the pit strategy, with people staying out, the restarts have been wild. I'm thankful I haven't been in a wreck yet, honestly, with how it's been going. And we're only halfway, so who knows what's going to happen. I'm just hoping to survive and end up with a clean car, honestly.
Exactly. Lots of racing to go, so I can understand that. Well, thanks for talking with us here, Jacob, and good luck.
All right, thank you. You guys enjoy it.
Oh, we are. Yep, 7 cautions here tonight so far. We're going to be just right about restarting close to halfway, just a couple laps away as the lights are off the pace truck here. Aaron Smith still leading down the back here, and I think after we get going here on this restart, why don't we do a little crank it up on a short track?
Sounds like a plan.
Right.
Well,
Green flag, green
go ahead.
flag.
let's do that. We'll do crank it up with the restart. So here we go. Hope you enjoyed the crank it up there, folks. We are back, and we are 5 laps past the halfway point coming to the line this time by. Just 95 laps of racing remaining here.
Yeah, it goes by quick on a short track for sure.
It does.
Even with the 7 cautions that we've had, I believe. It's going by quick. But again, we just everybody watching here, thank you for tuning in. Like the video, and if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Lots of content here on MaxSpeedTV, and they would appreciate all your support. And so, thanks for tuning in tonight.
Exactly. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you're enjoying the broadcast so far. And it's been a crazy show so far. We got a caution.
Speaking of crazy, we got a caution.
Yeah, and I'm seeing the 5 car Hayes Booth hitting the wall in turn 4.
Yeah, and it seems like
he was all by himself. There was no traffic around him.
Hayes has been having a little bit of trouble here tonight, controlling the car. He's multiple laps down. Oh man, way too easy. Holy cow.
He just lost it on his own. He was all by himself.
And then he
overcorrected
big time.
Yeah, overcorrected it really, really big.
Oh my goodness.
Tough break for him.
And hey, got pit stops going on. Aaron Smith bringing him down. And while these guys are pitting, we did have TCB stay out on the racetrack.
Yes, Terrell Baker did stay out on the racetrack here, so he will pick up the bonus point here for leading the lap.
Ooh, Nick Molyneux taking 2 tires, getting off pit road first. Wow. I don't really, 2 tires here we saw earlier with, I believe it was Cole Freilich. Didn't really work out for him. He fell back and actually went for a spin a couple laps after that, so.
since it didn't work out for Cole, we'll see how it works out for
Yeah.
Nick here. It's a gutsy move. It's a crazy move, but it may possibly work out for him. On his strategy or driving style. So we'll have to see how it plays out for him. We hope him the best on this decision. But yeah, it's interesting to kind of see that decision as well. So I think it's going to be one to keep an eye on right now is him to kind of see how that plays out for him.
Let's get TCB up here real quick.
Yeah. Talk to him, Jared.
Guess what?
TCB, you're in
Oh,
the
God.
MaxSpeedTV booth. Hello.
Oh, God!
How is obviously you have a copy. So you stayed out here on this caution. What are you thinking?
I'm thinking I pit last yellow, and I'm thinking these tires are still gonna be alright, and I'm thinking maybe I'll run away with the lead for a little bit, see what happens here.
Okay.
Skate
All
away,
right.
you know.
All right, I got you. Well, we've been watching you kind of come through this field. You've made it, honestly, a lot. It seems like it's really hard to pass out here, but you have been making some passes, running that second line, kind of diamond in the corner. I've been watching your line. How's the track out there? It seems pretty loose.
Yeah, it's really loose. I don't know if you guys caught it, but I was like
Oh, we've been watching you sideways all race. Don't you worry.
I was dead sideways there out of 4 last lap before the yellow, but yeah, it's really loose, and you gotta have really good throttle control.
All right, we're going back green. These cautions are quick. We're trying to talk to you as much as we can, but good luck the rest of the race. Maybe we'll talk to you later.
All right, yeah.
Hayes Booth did disconnect finally after all the trouble he's had as the pace truck's going to pull on off here. TCB, your leader, staying out on this caution. Green flags back out.
Good restart for Tyrell too. That was very good.
And now let's watch Nick, though. He took 2 tires, so we'll see how that does here as he goes to the inside of Aaron Brown. Aaron really sideways, and now it's Aaron and Aaron going to be side by side for third.
Man, that was really gutsy with Nick moving in there the way he did. That was crazy.
Yeah, and look at Nick on them 2 tires. I mean, I know Aaron's got the fresh 4, but Nick is just going to go right by TCB on the outside.
He is, yes. Maybe 2 tires for Nick was a good call.
The yellow flag
And we got
is out.
another caution.
Another caution. And for some reason, my caution...
Stefan Purcell.
Stefan Purcell.
I think it's just another one of them just getting loose off the corner.
My caution controls took me to Tom Mercier sitting in the pits, so...
Huh.
Yeah. We'll go back and take a look at Stefan here and see what happened. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. It's been working for me. But yeah, looking at Stefan here, he just lost it on his own coming off turn 2.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of that tonight. And everybody we've talked to, and obviously we're seeing it. You guys watching are seeing it. This track's just really, really slick coming off these corners tonight.
It is.
Well, that was a very quick yellow, so I don't think we'll see any of the leaders pit.
I don't think so, no.
TCB did maintain in second, but we did see Aaron Smith was coming pretty strong there. So, but Nick Mullen, very impressive on them 2 tires getting the lead here. Oh, TCB, he faked it. Faked me out there.
Yeah, he faked it big time. Was there possibility that there was another driver involved in the similar issue besides 57? Because I am seeing in the chat that Jacob Finn put, "I got loose, that's my bad," right after this caution. So I'm just wondering if there was another incident.
Yeah, the yellow for sure came out from the 57 spinning, but at that time I didn't see anything else. Maybe there was some contact or something between Jacob and another driver.
Could have been.
But, 117 laps in now. These laps going by quick.
They are, yeah. We've only been in this race for a lot of amount of time, I'll say, for 54 minutes, and we're already past halfway. So, I mean, yeah, this race is actually going pretty quick. Still a lot of racing to go, though.
up under our 9th yellow here tonight.
Hopefully we don't have any more. But I doubt it.
Like we said in the beginning of the show here, it's kind of expected at a short track. You're gonna have cautions, you're gonna have contact, and I mean, really, a lot of the cautions have just been little lazy spins. I mean, it's really this, as far as everybody racing each other, everyone's been pretty clean. I feel like around each other.
I feel the same way. I think it's just a combination of these guys with a new car track combination. Now, I'm saying these guys have probably raced this car dozens of times way before North Wilkesboro's even been on the service. But with North Wilkesboro just coming out recently, how many of these guys have actually ran this vehicle on this track? So I'm thinking that could also be a little bit of a factor too.
Yeah, I bet it's not many, Jeff. All right, going back green.
Yes, we are. The pace truck is getting ready to dive back into pit road. There he goes. And the green flag is back out here at North Wilkesboro. We're back underway from caution number 9 here. Nick Molyneux, or Nick Mucinex, as a lot of people like to call him, and his nickname, is still your race leader. He had a pretty good restart there, but TCB, Terrell Baker, is keeping him pretty close here. As we saw most restarts with Aaron, he would just like shoot off immediately and just nobody would stay close to him. But Terrell Baker's keeping Nick on his toes here.
Yeah, TCB sideways, right in front. Oh, we got another yellow. Oh, Jacob Fett. Oh, there's a lot of cars around back here.
Oh, I'm seeing the 45.
Joseph's around.
I'm seeing the 45 of Aaron Brown, the 15 of Cole Freilich, the 99 of Jacob Finn, the 92 of Tony Hilbrands.
Man.
Oh, this was a big one.
And it looks like the wreck is going to start between Tony Hilbrands and Aaron Brown.
That's exactly what it looks like to me as well. It looks like exactly where it started. It kind of just looks like to me, Jared.
Jacob Fenn, really hard contact to that outside wall too. That probably will affect his car. That was a pretty big hit. But anyway, you were saying.
Was. But from what I'm seeing here, though, from what stemmed this accident, I mean, from what I'm seeing on camera, it kind of looks like Aaron Brown just thought he was clear and he was starting to kind of, ease into that bottom lane, and Tony was kind of had a little bit of a run on him, and then when he comes down, there was Tony, and that was all she wrote.
Yeah, it definitely looks something like that, and big hit there for Jacob Fenn, a big hit for Cole Freilich. When he got spun, he spun into the 45 of Aaron Brown. They made some significant contact as well.
That they did.
Joseph just kind of spun, just avoiding it, but he had no damage there, so Joseph's fine. But Jacob Fenn, we just talked to him, the point leader. He just wanted to get out of here with a nice finish, and that's a hard hit for him there tonight.
Very hard hit.
Well, yeah, a lot of the leaders staying out. TCB did bring it down pit road, so he's no longer up here. He's going to go ahead and get his tires now, and that moves Aaron Smith and Howie Briss up to 2nd and 3rd here.
Well, that... Yeah, I think Terrell could make it the rest of the way now on fuel and tires, most definitely.
And just look at the leaderboard here. We got one guy sneaking back up into the play. Never was really up front, but he was spun earlier. He was a lap down, sneaking up to the top 10 now in 7th. Daniel Falkingham working his way through this field. Now he's up to 7th, and he started 26th tonight. So he's passed a lot of race cars, and now he's up to 7th. So he's working his way forward in that Cartoon Network car. Yeah. Yeah, he's one of my favorite guys to give a hard time. I'm not gonna lie. I do it all the time. It's all fun and games.
I think a lot of guys give him a hard time.
Yep. Exactly. Yeah. If I'm messing around with you or something like that, it means I like you. So don't take it the wrong way. Well, we're gonna go back green again. These cautions. Oh, just kidding. We're gonna add one more lap here. Not sure why that happened, but we're gonna do one more lap under caution. It won't be that long though.
Well, it was an iRacing controlled extra lap because I don't see anybody on the, thing, bringing it out.
Yeah.
So iRacing didn't like something there, but
Yeah.
lights are out now. Hopefully they don't come back on again. And
Yeah, I would say this last caution there we just had, that was probably the biggest wreck of the night there. That definitely was, multi-cars, 3, 4, 5 cars involved there. Lots of spins, but that one took out some cars here. As the pace trucks about ready to pulling off once again. I believe we're finishing up caution number 10. And Nick Molyneux, your leader. And he's down and away.
Green
Green
flag.
flag's back out North Wilkesboro. Will Klein kind of taking a little bit of a look to the inside of Howie for third there.
he is, yep. We'll see if it plays out for him here diving into 3. How will it go? And he won't even attest to that going into 3. But we got Tony Hilbrand's coming up behind him here. Woo, Tony got close to him there.
Man, he got really close to the
Yellow
back
flag.
there.
Yeah, we've got another caution.
Man, oh man.
It looks like Tom Mercier got into it with TCB.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh. We'll go back.
Yeah, let's
Go
take
back
a look
and
what
take a
happened.
look at this. What I'm seeing here, Jared, is it looks like Tom Mercier just might have slowed up a little bit more than what TCB was anticipating, and Terrell got in the back of him.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, TCB definitely gets into the back of him a little bit. Tom goes for a nice little 360 spin and keeps driving. I mean, hey, that was kind of cool.
That was.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, keep it green. Yeah, another caution here. I believe that's number 11 now, somewhere around there. I don't know if we got Jeff. We got time to talk to somebody. If you want to pull someone up, we got make quick though.
Yeah, I don't know. I'd say those lights will probably go out this time by. Let's see who's. Let's get a word in with where's he at? Tony Hilbrand. Tony Hilbrand, you got a copy?
Yes, sir. How's it going?
Oh, it's going great, my friend. Looks like it's going great for you too. Tell us about your run you're having out there so far. 131 laps in. You've been top 5 all the way.
It feels great. I think I'm probably the only one that I've seen so far that can keep up with Aaron. It's just I've been getting stuck behind people and stuff, and I don't know what happened with the 45, the last caution, but it looked like he just slowed down in front of me. So I didn't mean to get into him, but I did. But I think I think if we get a good long run going here, I can make my way back up there, especially with the different tires up there.
Well, we saw you racing there with Howie Briss earlier, and man, it looks like you two have been having some great trading paint racing out there. Kind of tell us about that.
Yeah, I got the run on him, and I'm a couple tenths faster than him, but he had the outside, and he was just able to keep it straighter coming out the corner, because when you're on the inside, the rear end wants to kick out, especially if you get in the gas too soon. So I was just trying to get around him, and that was holding us all back up, and that's how Aaron got that big lead. But yeah, it's been good racing for the most part out here, and it's been really fun.
It sure has. All right, Tony, thanks for talking with us, and good luck in the rest of the race.
Thanks. Yep.
We had enough time to talk to him. After all, the lights stayed on for a lot longer than I thought.
There we go. Didn't have to rush that one.
Yeah, I didn't at all. The lights should go out this time by, I would think.
Definitely.
Thought they was going to go out 2 laps ago, but they didn't. And yes, they confused me for a minute. They about didn't go out until it got to turn 1, so I was thinking we were going to have another lap, but they went out, so we're going back green.
Real quick report before we go back green. Jacob Fenn, who was in that crash earlier, we saw the hard contact. It must have been quite a bit of damage because he is now 11 laps down and behind the. He's still in the race, but he's on pit road, so not a good night for our point leader tonight. 22nd, 11 laps down. We're going back green here.
Pace truck's getting ready to head back to pit road. There he goes.
Green, green, green.
Green flag is back out. We're back underway here at North Wilkesboro. This would be a good night for Tony Hilbrand to make up some points on
Oh, my
Finn.
goodness. Here we go
Oh,
again.
another caution. what is going on here now. I'm seeing the 45 of Aaron Brown again. He got into, looks like him and Cole Frelick had some contact. Go back and take a look. I'm looking at it here. You see Cole Frelick and Aaron Brown. They're going into turns 3 and 4. They're on the very high lane. And it looks like Aaron Brown just kind of comes down a little bit, gets a little loose.
Yeah, he does a little half spin and kind of saves it and keeps going.
Yeah,
it's a shame that the caution came out for that, but.
Well, coming into turn 1, after that happened over in turns 3 and 4, that's when the contact is made. I'm not really quite sure by the camera angle there what really happened. I'm kind of looking, it kind of looks like another one of those incidents where a driver just kind of come down and really didn't see them down there and just got clipped. That's kind of what I'm seeing in that instance, but I'm not too sure. But other than that, just 2 cars involved, nobody else, so it's all, pretty good here. But that does give a little bit more damage to Aaron Brown's car. But I don't see really enough that's really going to impact him on a short track race like this. So.
Yeah, we saw Aaron Brown a lot at the beginning of this race running up around that top 5. So a lot of different race for him now as he's been involved in a couple crashes now, and it started off so good, but now it's kind of going down the drain for him.
Yeah, a little bit it is. Sad to say, but hopefully he can, kind of turn things around here with this restart. And maybe, attain some positions here and get a little bit better, finish out of this than where he's running at currently right now.
Yeah, talking about, those points with Jacob Fenn having his bad night tonight. I mean, not only Tony has a chance of getting a lot of points. I mean, Aaron Smith, Terrell Baker, all those guys. I mean, it's really, really going to tighten up that battle for the points lead. Them 4 guys are our top 4 coming in tonight. And with Jacob there back in 22nd, it's going to be a lot closer for next week's race.
It will be. That will make it a lot closer with Jacob being 16 laps down in 22nd place. But he is the first car laps down. There is no cars 1 lap down or 2 laps down. He is the first car laps down. So.
And he is back on track now, so he must got all that damage fixed. And 16 laps down, obviously he's no contention to get better positions. But if any guys fall out, then he will be able to.
Exactly. Well, let's take a look. I believe you're right. Yeah, you can get them going here, Jared.
It'll be 60 laps to go here. Again, Nick Mullen, we've had a lot of cautions though, but Nick, on them 2 tires, 3 cautions ago now, still hanging on to the lead over Aaron Smith.
He is.
Pace truck's going to pull on off here. All the way right up against that wall into the restart zone, and green flag is back out here at North Wilkesboro.
Yes, it is.
Nick gets a great jump again. And now Will Klein, look at him on the outside. He got a great restart on Howie there. Let's see if he can get that momentum off the top. Oh, not quite.
Not quite, nope. And to answer the question of what track they go to next week, it will be Pocono.
Wow, yeah.
The short track, the large track.
Yeah, and these cars, I think definitely a track like Pocono, we'll be seeing these guys shifting, I think, next week. But I think. So that'll be interesting.
I would say the tunnel turn would probably be where they shift the most, and we've gone to the caution.
Oh, we had a kind of a big crash on the back.
Oh, Cole Frelick, the 57 car. Yeah, Joey Stone, the 21 car.
Oh man, there were some big hits in this one, guys.
There was some big hits. Joey Stone with a lot of damage on that 21 machine.
It all starts with Cole Frelick.
It all does start with Cole, yes. Looks like Cole just started to. Oh, Cole just lost it on his own, and he overcorrected and went up into who was that? Joey Stone. And then when he got into Joey Stone, that makes the car kind of ricochet back down into Aaron Brown.
I tell you what, that was a big overcorrect there and a big hit into the wall for the 21 Joey Stone. Aaron Brown gets another piece of a wreck. But yeah, I mean that's some big hits there. Brad Bothwell spun into it also.
Brad, yeah, there was also another incident there after Joey Stone got hit. He was riding the wall there going back towards Cole Freilic's car, and then he just gets hit in the rear end by the 05 car of Greg Freeman.
Yeah.
And when that happens, that sends him down the racetrack into the 57 car of Stefan Purcell.
Yeah, I mean that. Now that wreck there, that's about what 6-7 cars there. So
that's
I
a
guess,
big one for short track
yeah, I was
racing.
gonna say that's the short track big one, I guess.
Yeah.
Man.
But it's kind of the same scene that we've been seeing up front for most of the race. The only difference is Tony Hilbrands has fallen back just a little bit here.
Yeah. Yeah. Look at Daniel has moved into the top 5 now.
He has.
Yeah. Let's see if the if the lights are still on. Let's pull Daniel up here really quick. No, get Daniel up here really quick.
Here you go, Jared.
Daniel Falcam, you're in the MaxSpeedTV booth. Got a copy.
Oh, hey, how we doing, Jared?
Hey, what's up, man? Well, obviously we're seeing you work your way through the field. You were a lap down earlier, got involved in the spin. It's been kind of a crazy race, especially lately with all these cautions. Obviously, if it stays green, do you think you got a shot to get up there and race Aaron Smith and them guys?
Feel like we can. I've been trying to preserve my right rear tire the entire race because this thing gets really loose, and if you abuse it, then it's gonna pay big consequences later on. So that's what I've been trying to do when I've been in the back. But it's gonna be hard to pass these guys because all these guys are really good drivers. So definitely have to take my time here, especially try to take care of that right rear as well if we go along.
Yeah, for sure. It's definitely very hard to pass tonight. We're seeing, well, it's hard to talk to people. We're already 1 to green, so good luck the rest of the race, and see if you can get up there and win this thing.
Appreciate it, Jerry Bear.
All right.
Care Bear.
Oh, isn't that nice? And Greg Freeman disconnected. He was involved in that wreck. Go green, Jeff.
We are. Pace truck's getting ready to head back to pit road. There they turn down the pit road.
Green flag, green flag.
Got Aaron Smith blinking a little bit as the green flag comes back out. We're back underway here at North Wilkesboro, and a good restart. We'll find, yeah, he's racing Howie Briss already on the restart. He's trying to get around him here.
What a restart there by Will. I mean, he timed that so perfect, and he's going to get that 3rd spot. That's how you get it done here. I mean, you got to make these passes on these restarts, and that was really impressive. Great job there by Will.
And here comes Daniel Falkingham now to try to get around Howie Briss.
Let's see if we can hopefully we can keep this thing green here and see how this plays out with all these, comers and goers. We have a lot of guys up front that have been up there all race. So hopefully we see a good battle here for the lead as Daniel looks to the inside of Howie for 4th now. Oh, and you see him get sideways.
Right there.
It's so tough on that bottom, man.
It is. It's really tough on the bottom.
Yeah,
and there's a caution. And this
Aaron
looks
Brown
like
again.
Aaron Brown, yeah. Well, let's go back and take a look and see what happened here. We'll ride along with him.
Man, oh man.
Then turns 1 and 2. He's there near Tom Mercier, and it looks like he just loses on his own.
Yep, it's just kind of same story with a lot of these cautions. Just people getting a little excited on the gas there, come off the corners and going around. Didn't hit anything though.
Did not hit nothing though, so that was good.
We got kind of a little bit of a some guys coming down pit road in the back, but again, a lot of the leaders staying out once again. I tell you what, with how this is going so far, I mean, I hope it doesn't keep going like this, but Nick Molyneux might have had a good call there taking them 2 tires. With all these cautions, he's just keeping that lead, and that might have been a good call for him.
It might have been a very good call for him, actually. So far, it's working out for him.
Stefan Purcell there is going to get the free pass here on this caution. So he's back on the lead lap. And, yeah, just a lot of cautions, precautions, basically here at the short track for sure here tonight.
Couldn't agree with you better. That's a great analogy to use.
Yep. And hopefully we can clean it up here and
hopefully
get some racing. I really want to see this battle between, you know, this top 5 we got right now. I mean, I feel like it could be a really good battle between these guys.
I think it could. But the other thing to look at too, Jared, is there's less than 50 laps to go, so it's go time now for these guys. I think we're going to see these guys get a little bit more edgier, and I think the last caution probably isn't over.
What I'm looking forward to see, we saw that last restart, Will Klein with that amazing restart, getting that 3rd position now. Let's see if he can somehow do that again, because if he can get by Aaron, who I feel like Aaron's been the dominant car tonight, you know, Will could be sitting pretty for maybe getting this win here tonight too, so we'll just have to see how this restart goes for him. And lights are back off once again. Be 45 laps to go here in this 200 lap race.
Aaron Smith has clinched the most laps led tonight so far, so 102 laps for him. That is fantastic.
That's a dominating performance right there.
That is, yeah. That's over half the race.
We still got a lot of laps to go.
We do.
Pace truck's gonna pull on off here once again. They're single file, bumper to bumper here. And coming to the restart zone, Nick Molyneux, Aaron Smith, green flag back out here at North Wilkesboro. And look at Daniel. Daniel got a Will Klein restart, if I want to call it that, I guess. And, oh, Tony gets loose behind him. Great move by Daniel, getting into 4th there. That was awesome.
A great move, yeah. And it was a great move by those guys behind Tony when he got loose there. I thought he was pretty close to him, but, man, everybody done such a great job of not hitting nobody there. We see John Barry here getting back up in the midst of the thing. Oh, he is. I thought he had got a little loose there, but looks like he's okay now. But he is back up in the top 10. He's racing with the 79 car here of William Schmidt. And here's TCB with him, too.
Oh, man, going on that bottom, too. Yeah, John Barry, pretty quiet night for him. Oh, and he gets hit by William Schmidt. He was sideways going into the corner, and now John Barry's going to lose those spots.
He is, yeah. Cole Fraley come up there and got into him a little bit as well.
Now we're gonna try 3 wide.
We are, I thought, but maybe not. Nope. Now, Cole Fraley had a little bit of neck coating with John. He didn't actually hit him, but I could see it looked like on the screen he pushed. Oh, and there's John getting loose there coming off turn 2.
Yeah.
And he's going to lose another position. So, man, poor John going backwards.
Yeah, just when we started to talk about him. Huh.
Yeah. Well, we'll get off of that subject and go back up to the front. And Nick Molyneux is still your race leader. He does have half a second lead on Aaron Smith.
I tell you what, I mean, I know we got a lot of caution, but that's really impressive for him to be holding that lead over Aaron.
It is.
We say, and right behind them, TCB and Evan Pienta got really close off turn 4. There's a nice battle there.
And Tom Marciano just got into TCB caution.
Oh, look out, Tom.
Oh. Well, let's go back and take a look at this because some more cars got involved after it transpired.
Now that might have been. Oh no, Tom definitely got into the back of TCB there, as we saw.
Oh yeah, Tom. It kind of looks like to me what happened here. It looks like TCB started pushing up the racetrack a little bit, and I think Tom was pushing up as well. But I think at the same time, what Tom was trying to do was kind of dive it in underneath of TCB, and not knowing that he was pushing up at the same time, and I think that's what caused that.
Yeah, for sure. And then, Tom was trying really hard to keep it off of him, but I don't think there was too much damage there from that.
No, there wasn't too much damage from them two at all until, Tom Mercier did get some damage there because Aaron Brown involved again here, sadly. Man, it's not been a good night for Aaron Brown at all. Aaron did come and clip Tom Mercier, and Aaron got some major damage from clipping Tom, so I'm not sure how much Tom got out of that. But Zachary Mertes was spinning, trying to miss all that. Zachary comes down and clips Tom a little bit as well.
Also, under this caution, I'm really surprised by this move, but Aaron Smith decided to give up that second position and come down pit road and get tires.
He did.
He's going to lose a ton of track position, being scored in 10th. So, I don't know. Yeah, a little bit of strategy to get tires now, but I mean, again, with all these cautions, and we've seen how hard it is to pass. I don't know about that call.
But if you notice something else too here, Jared, Tony Hildebrand's, Howie Briss, Evan Pienta followed him in as well. So because they're now back in 11th, 12th, and 13th place, and
Yeah,
that has moved Anthony Sharps up to the position he started the race in, 5th, which he hasn't seen that position for quite a while tonight. And Joseph Lombard has moved into 6th.
Yeah. Yeah, we saw definitely a split decision there for guys pitting and staying out. And then, yeah, so Aaron Smith will be the first guy off of pit road in the 10th position. Then Howie, Briss, Evan, and Tony going to restart 10th, 11th, 12th there. So we'll see if they can get back up there. I mean, but now with them guys pitting, we see a couple new faces, like you said, up in the top 5. We got Anthony Sharps, Luke Lafaro up there in 4th. I haven't really talked much about him tonight. And then, yeah, Joseph Lombard, Aaron Brown, Brad Bothwell, and Zachary Mertez are the guys that stayed out on this caution.
Is it just me, or did your track get really, really dark all of a sudden?
Yeah, sun's definitely going down, it looks like, or at least it's, getting later in the day. For sure.
It's only 3:26 in sim time, so I wouldn't think it'd be that dark yet.
That's weird. I don't know, but it definitely did. A little dark.
Yeah.
Sure. Going back green once again.
Yep, pace truck's getting ready to hit the pit road. There he goes.
Green, green, green.
And there's the green flag. We're back underway here at North Wilkesboro.
Ooh, look at Daniel.
Wow,
Oh,
Daniel
and he really
Falkingham.
sets it in there.
Ooh. Wow. They're still racing side by side.
Great restart by Daniel there.
It was a great restart. Still can't get around Will Klein, though, and can't get him cleared. It was a nice try, but Will's going to hold him off here.
Yep.
There the sun's popping back out now.
Yeah, there we go. Now we can see again.
He just went behind a cloud.
Kind of curious on how them tires doing for Aaron Smith. He's working his way forward. He restarted 10th, going for 7th here on Aaron Brown.
Yeah, he's already picked up 3 positions.
If this stays green, this could work out for Aarin.
Oh, it ain't going to the there's Brad Bothwell, but he saved it.
Are they saving it? They saved it.
Oh,
They're still hit. Oh, and TCB
no.
just rattled it
Yellow
there.
flag.
Oh my God.
Cautions. Well, they did. Brad Bothwell had it saved
Oh,
until.
they're wrecking up front. Joseph's spinning up front too.
Oh no. I see that. What happened to Joseph? Well, let's go back and take a look at this.
goodness.
Yeah, we're riding on with Joseph here, seeing what happened. They were starting to slow down for the yellow flag, and Joseph just lost it on his own. There was nobody that touched him.
Yeah, but then the wreck.
The wreck was before Joseph's spin.
They had it saved, but TCB just kind of flew in there.
No offense to TCB or anybody that was involved in that, but I'm not really sure what. I don't know if TCB was just caught off guard on what was going on or what happened there, but that was just so bizarre.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
A couple other guys getting involved there. William Schmidt got a piece of it. Zachary Mertez. Brad Bothwell ended up actually getting out of that okay.
Well, Brad Bothwell was the one that I saw at first. He was spinning, and then I said, well, we're about to have a caution. No, he's saving it. Oh, what? Too bad. We got guys getting him. That's good for TCB. Stay on the lead lap. Yes, indeed.
All right, so now on this caution, it looks like Will Klein brought it down pit road.
Will did bring it down pit road.
But Nick, Daniel, all them guys still staying out. Aaron Smith now up to 5th with the fresher tires. I was questioning that move, but maybe that was a good move.
Well, I just think this caution played in his favor, to be honest.
Yes, yeah.
And with the fresher tires now, he will be a little bit faster probably than these guys in front of him. So now Anthony Sharps probably has, a little bit fresher tires maybe than than the guys in front of him. Not sure about Luke Lafaro, but I know these guys behind Daniel and Nick, I know they've got fresher tires than those two do. So. So with Luke, yeah, Luke and Anthony are on 21 lap tires. So yeah, that's I think I say Nick and Daniel are probably around 30, 40 lap tires. So yeah, 65 lap. Okay, my bad.
Oh, wow.
I actually wasn't thinking that. I was thinking it'd been around 40 or 45 at the most, but 65, I was off a little bit. Green flag, like yeah. And them driving slow with the caution. I mean, that's still saving tires. I mean, because they're not scrubbing them any, here under the caution as slow as they're driving. So I mean, but still, yet there still is wear going on, but just not as much as you are at full speed. So, in retrospective, these guys behind Nick and Daniel still have fresher tires.
All right, we're going to do it one more time. Pace truck's off. Nick really up high. Green flag's back out. Back under green here. 26 laps to go.
Yes, and I'm not sure it's one more time, but we'll see. Hopefully it is. And I was right.
Oh my goodness, guys.
And it is Aaron Brown again, and it looks like this time Howie Briss is involved and Cole Freilich. Ooh, major hit from Cole Freilich. Go back and take a look at this. We'll ride along with Aaron Brown. It looks like that's where it stemmed from. Coming to turn one. Aaron was in the middle lane, and Howie was on the bottom. Looks like Howie just started pushing up a little bit.
Yep, for sure.
And got into Aaron. And then
yep, definitely
Tony,
overshot the corner.
He did. But Tony Hilbrands had an excellent route to get around him, just barely missing Aaron. But then poor Cole Freilich went the wrong direction and thinking that he wasn't going to come back down the racetrack, and sadly he did. And then there was absolutely nowhere for Cole to go, and he clips the back end of Aaron's car and gets some damage. So go take a look at Cole Freilich here. He is still out here, so that is good to see, but he does have a lot of fender damage over that right front tire now, and I don't know how that's going to really affect the handling of that car. Might make him start pushing.
Well, I mean, man, we are under the 17th caution tonight now. Yeah, this second half of the race, definitely, we haven't seen much green flag racing. But, a track like this, getting towards the end, people are just kind of, driving a little more aggressive, and we've heard everybody say how hard the track is and how loose it is, and it's definitely showing, for sure.
It is.
Yeah, I have, yeah. Oh, man. I think Aaron Brown's been involved in about 7 of them. So, not to call him out or anything, but...
No, not to call, but I think he has.
Nope.
And not all of them have been his, his doing. I mean, majority of them have just been him in the wrong place at the wrong time, like this one here. So, that's just a product of short track racing. There's always that one driver that's going to be in the wrong place at the wrong time, and he doesn't want to be that driver, but it just sometimes just works out that way, and he can see it coming, and he's like, this ain't going to be good. 20 laps to go this time by, and we will take the green flag for the restart. Caution was this?
A lot.
A lot, yeah.
A lot.
Caution number 15 here, so hopefully we don't have any more than that. Oh, 17, excuse me. I thought you said 15. 17. So, yeah, hopefully we don't have any more, but I'm not saying anything else. But anyway, Pace truck heads back into pit road.
Green, green,
And
green.
the green flag is back out here at North Wilkesboro. We're back underway.
Look at Aaron Smith.
Yes, Aaron Smith indeed.
Great restart. Going to be up to P3 if he can clear Luke here.
He's trying.
Luke gets a nice runoff too there.
Luke does get a very nice runoff too. He's going to keep pressure on here on Aaron, and Aaron will get around him coming off turn 4.
Then you got Howie Briss right behind these guys on
Ooh,
tires
Howie
as well.
got a little loose there, though.
He's trying to get up there with those tires. Ooh, Evan got really close to Anthony there.
He did, yep. Oh. Wow. Been racing behind Howie here.
Yeah, big cluster here in the middle of the pack for sure.
Yeah, we've got Anthony Sharps, Evan Pienta, Tony Hillbrands, John Barry, and Will Klein on a little pack right
there. Oh, big
watch
out. That's a big one.
That didn't look good. Let's go back and take a look at this.
Ah, man.
I think that was actually Howie Briss getting into Luke, maybe. I'm going to go back. Let's go back and take a look here.
We saw that a little bit earlier, too.
I'm taking a look back at it here. It just looks like Howie just dove it in there a little too deep again and pushed up the racetrack and got into Luke.
Yep.
And with that being said, that means that the 61 of Pienta will get collected. The 17 will just go through the middle. Tony Hillbrand's done an amazing job slowing down. He doesn't get too much damage out of that. But again, sadly, Cole Freilich goes to the bottom of the racetrack.
I think he's been involved in maybe more cautions than Aaron Brown.
Yeah.
Man.
But the sad thing is, Jared, Cole is just trying to miss these wrecks, but it just sadly seems like he chooses the wrong way to go each time he tries to miss them.
Yeah, he definitely does.
Yeah.
He goes to the grass thinking, oh, maybe I'll be all right down here. You can't go anywhere.
This is about the fourth caution that I've seen Cole Freilich involved in. That's not his fault. That he's just trying to miss it and then chooses to go the wrong way. So that's just bad luck for him, and that just is just horrible. Wow, just some crazy wrecks that we're seeing here tonight.
Yeah.
Unfortunate events. Wow, lots of things.
Yeah.
But hey, it's iRacing build week, so what better way to have weird happenings?
I guess, yeah.
Maybe these guys have the what I saw in the release notes. Maybe these guys have the ambience, the new ambient sounds turned on, and they're hearing the birds and all the other chatter and stuff. And maybe that's throwing them off. But I don't think they can hear all that over engine roaring. But I'm just kind of trying to make a joke. But anywho.
A little bit of another story here on this caution now. Daniel, he gave up second to pit, and with only 14 laps to go, he went from second to 13th on fresh tires. I don't think now. I was a little bit wrong about Aaron. He's moved his way up to second, but Daniel, 13 laps to go. I don't think that was a good call. Getting tires, they're getting back in 13th now, giving up second.
I'm not sure about that either.
Yeah. And now but this sets up Aaron Smith to be right in second, fresher tires than Nick. If this thing stays green, well, I guess I keep jinxing because I keep saying it.
Yeah.
I think Aaron has a really good shot at getting this win, but we've seen how hard passing is tonight. But now we're at the end of that race. Will we see maybe that little bump and run, or will Aaron play it clean? We'll see. The lights are off the pace truck, and we're gonna have 12 laps to go.
Yep, 12 laps to go, so it's winding down, and I've got a feeling we're going to use some green-white checkers, but we've got to find out.
I hope we don't hit 20.
Well, this was 18, so I hope not. Yeah. All right, pace truck dives back into pit road, and there's the green flag after caution number 18. We're back underway here at North Wilkesboro, and hope we won't see any more, but doubt it. I'll shut up now, and we'll get back to racing. Aaron Smith trying to get back to the race lead, and he's doing it in a fantastic fashion here. And he is trying to run down there. And there is caution number 19.
Let's
go back and take a look. Yeah, it's at the back, and I'm seeing Brad Bothwell. And it looks like he just lost it on his own. We've seen a lot of that tonight, too. Drivers just losing it all by their lonesome. No help given. Man. Just come off, and turn 2 is the trouble spot for that. I have seen the most single car spins off of turn 2 tonight.
Yeah, they've been everywhere. I think this whole track is just the trouble spot. I don't know. I don't know, man. Yeah, we're gonna have 10 laps to go.
It'll be less when we get the restart.
Yeah, that's true. We saw Evan there. Evan Pienta did get that 3rd spot on that restart before the yellow came out. So now he moves up a spot in 3rd ahead of Anthony Sharps, and Tony Hillbrands has worked his way back up into the top 5. Again, we mentioned it earlier, our point leader having lots of trouble tonight. Tony is 2nd in points coming in tonight. He's looking for have a big gain here tonight.
I believe you're right. John Barry's up to 6th place. Joseph Lombard's up to 7th.
Yeah.
We got Zachary Mertez in 8th place right now. And TCB's worked his way back up to 9th. And Aaron Brown is in 10th.
And all that trouble Aaron Brown has been in, he still has a chance to get a top 10 in this thing.
He does.
Yeah. I mean, TCB, we saw him involved in that one wreck where he flew into it. The hood flew up and everything.
Yeah.
But, he's still in 9th.
He's still in the top 10, so he's having a good run. We see Daniel Falkingham here making it back up to 12th position. He's got Joey Stone in front of him in 11th place.
I think he's kicking himself for that call to come down pit road for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, you never know. It's hard to know when these cautions are going to come out, and obviously tonight they've come out a lot, so it's really hard to decide when to get them tires or when not to, and just a bad call. He'll learn from that, maybe.
I think we keep having cautions here. It might be an easy win for Nick Molyneux here.
I know. What was it? He got 2 tires, over 50-some laps ago?
Over 70-some laps ago.
Yeah. Obviously, that could have been the winning move, and who would have thought way back then that could have been the winning move?
Well, you know what? If he does win this race, that will be a story. That'll be a highlight story to actually talk to him about, in the interview. I mean, that'll be just amazing, feat to be able to do that, to come like 90 lap run on just 2 sets of tires and be able to win this thing. That's crazy.
Yeah. That's what's crazy is Aaron Smith's got, look right there, about 40 to 50 lap fresher tires.
Yeah.
I can't believe he hasn't been able to get around him, but he hasn't had the laps because he getting these yellows. And Nick can cool the tires down, and well, we're going to restart with 6 to go here, it looks like.
Yep, you can get going this time, Jared.
Okay. Will it be the final time? Probably not, but here we go. Down the
I
back
ain't saying nothing else.
Definitely been a lot more cautions than any of us would have liked, I'm sure, but it happens. And pace truck's going to pull off here. And waiting for it into the restart zone. Green flag is out. We're back racing once again. 6 to go. Now let's see if Aaron can get with those fresher tires. Oh man, they're 3 wide back there.
This don't look good.
This is for 4th. Look at John Barry. Holy cow, we haven't really talked much about John Barry. When we did, he fell back, and now he's going for the 4th spot. What a great recovery for him.
Very great recovery indeed.
All right, up front, Aaron Smith's got to run. He's coming. He is on the back bumper of Nick Molyneux, coming to 4 laps to go.
Yeah, he's right there.
Oh man, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard to hold him off. But if Nick can just hold that bottom line,
and we got a caution. We will use the first green light checker. And I'm seeing Cole Freilich, Howie Briss, Joey Stone, and there was a 3rd car, the M&M car. Who's that? That's a 27 car.
William Barbagelata.
Yeah, William Barbagelata. Yeah. Let's go back and take a look at this and see what happened. I think it started with Cole Freilich. Ooh. Yeah, I see that now. Yeah, Cole hit that white curbing down there on the apron, and that just got that car upset. It did not like that change, and that just got the 21 into him, and then they both push up into the 97 of Howie Briss, and then they push into Will Klein and the 20 of Luke Lafaro, and then bam, William Barbagelata was going to try to go through the hole that was there, but when the cars all got situated, that hole just closed up, and William had absolutely nowhere to go, but Brad Bothwell made it through.
Yeah, hey, green white checkered attempt number 1. We got 3.
We got 3, yeah. I think we'll have to use all 3.
Anybody want to place a bet on how much if we use 3?
No, because I know we're going to use all 3, so I don't have to place no bet. And I see
my goodness.
I see we've got some comedians in chat here. And it's the driver chat on iRacing, actually. Anthony Sharps just put Yellow Farms 200.
Yeah, well. Sad to say, but he ain't wrong.
He isn't wrong, no. This is what, caution number 21? Or is it caution 20? Caution number 20.
Oh boy.
So will caution number 21 make us use the second attempt at a green-white checker, and then will we see the final caution of 22? I hope not, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't blame him. I mean, when
I don't either.
you put on a show like this, you know, he'll come back when you just clean up some things, go back to Pocono next week, put on a good show, and hopefully that'll happen.
I think there'll be a better show at Pocono. I mean, I'm not knocking leagues in any way, shape, or form, and I'm not knocking down iRacing's product in any way, shape, or form, but it just seems like most of the short track races that I have seen, seems like most of them are like this. They are caution fests. And I'm not a big fan of short tracks, but I like to run them. And they do put on some good racing, and it just sucks when the caution fest factor comes into play in them, because I have seen some short track races that have not had a caution fest like this.
Yeah.
So, but I'm just saying it just sucks when it does happen, and it will happen from time to time, and it just so happens tonight. But I just think it's just the product of the track and car combination, and a lot of guys haven't ran it, you know. So,
all right, well, green white checker attempt number 1 here.
Number 1. We will be doing 204 laps on this attempt. If we make it this attempt, we will find out. Here comes the pace truck back down to pit road. We don't know if it's the final time or not.
Green,
but there's the green flag. We're back underway here at North Wilkesboro. 2 laps remain here. 2 laps.
John Barry gets a nice restart, trying to get third.
He does.
But let's see if Aaron Smith can run down Nick. Lap and a half to go down the back. Nick got a great restart, great jump on Aaron. Coming to the white flag. 1 lap to go here at North Wilkesboro.
Yes, 1 lap to go. I don't think Aaron has it. The white flag is out, and that means that the next flag will end the race. There will be no more green-white checkered attempts.
Into the final turn, Aaron Smith and Nick Mullen. They're wrecking behind him, but Nick Mullen was going to hang on and win at North Wilkesboro. Great job by him here tonight.
Yes.
And unfortunately, we had a wreck there at the end of the race. John Barry racing for 4th.
Barry, yeah. But wow.
Man, what a call. What a call by him. I mean, getting them 2 tires, that was obviously that was the winning move.
It was the winning move, exactly. I never thought that was going to be, but man, just look at this, and it showed how that worked for him. But Nick Molyneux gets the win here tonight. Aaron Smith comes home in 2nd. Evan Pienta comes home in 3rd. So we'll get these guys in here. We'll be right back. All right, welcome back, folks. We have caught up with tonight's race winner here for round number 5 of the Laura ARCA series at North Wilkesboro. Nick, you got a copy?
I do indeed have a copy. Howdy, y'all.
Hey, man. Well, tell us about that run you had out there tonight. You started 6th, and you come home with the win with a very weird strategy that I did not kind of put into perspective of actually working out, and you made it work for you. Man, you were on a 2-lap tire strategy for more than 80 laps. Tell us about it.
Yeah, I feel that if we ever really had any consistent green runs, someone was going to get by me. Aaron was definitely the fastest, I believe, the entire race. But it's something I kind of noticed with these cars at short tracks is if you've got like 30 laps to the end, and I wasn't anticipating that. I was expecting another yellow and get 4 then, or see how the lefts look when I pit. But you don't really wear the left side tires too hard on most short tracks. You can really make the 2 tires work if you're good at managing the tires throughout the run prior.
Exactly. Yeah, couldn't say that better myself. But what was your thoughts coming into tonight's race? With your practice and qualifying times, and then starting 6th.
I more just wanted to come in and have fun and not cause problems for league regulars. This isn't something I can run full time because of my work schedule, but I came in it with a lot of confidence. This is my favorite car in the service. It's probably the one that I'm the best in, and short tracks are my thing. So this is like check and box 1, 2, and 3.
Well, it was really easy for you tonight then, being part-time with this, and you come over here and just, kind of dominated them with the last half of the race with that strategy call, and that was pretty amazing. So have you, with this question coming up, I kind of think that maybe some of the reasoning behind, most of the cautions tonight were probably drivers not used to the car and track combination. North Wilkesboro hasn't been on iRacing for that a long amount of time, but most of the people are familiar with the ARCA, K&M, whatever you want to call it, car now. So have you driven on this track with this car before tonight's race?
Oh yeah, I ran a league race with them last week, and did some practice with helping the league owner make the setup for it too. So I've probably done like 500 to 600 laps with this combination. So this definitely wasn't new to me at all.
I think you were ready for it then, so that answers the question.
Yeah, I was ready.
Yeah. All right, Nick. Well, with everything being said, congratulations on your win here tonight. And anybody you want to give thanks or shout out to if we go celebrate?
Yeah, thanks you guys for putting on the stream as you always do. Always enjoy watching back through the broadcasts when I have a moment. Thanks to Joseph for letting me run. I know league owners are understandably hesitant to let people knowingly run part-time because everybody wants a full-time field of clean drivers, So I appreciate the ability to be here. And I want to thank my mom too. Hi, Mom. Awesome. She doesn't watch these, but I still feel like I have to.
Hey, no problem with that. That's great that you done that. But hey, man, great job tonight on that strategy call that worked out for you. And man, just what a fantastic race you drove for the last half. Congratulations on your win, and good luck in the next race that you get a chance to participate in over here.
Thank you. Hopefully I'll catch you guys back here again soon.
Awesome. All right, Nick.
Good job, Nick.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Congratulations, and go celebrate.
Absolutely.
All right, Jared, you got second.
Yes, we caught up with our second place finisher, Aaron Smith. Aaron, you got a copy?
Yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah, I know you got to be really bummed about that one. You definitely were the dominant car tonight. Led over 100 laps tonight. Obviously, just a lot of cautions at the end. You just need more time to get by Nick there.
Yeah, I mean, I really enjoy racing Nick. I mean, he's always a pretty fun competition. Everything we do. I mean, he mentioned that race we did last week earlier, and I was there too, and got a pretty good amount of practice. But yeah, if it was anybody else, I'd have sent them straight into that wall in the last lap.
Oh gosh.
So yeah, I respect him. He's a good driver. It's
Yeah.
always fun. So.
Yeah, we did. Obviously, we had over 20 cautions tonight, more than half the race running to yellow. Yeah, just needed a few more laps there with them tires because just kind of got behind on the strategy there. It's hard to tell, what to do when you have all these cautions. And Nick got 2 tires and just was able to keep the track position without the cautions. But next week we go to a much different track, Pocono. How do you feel about that place?
I always love running Pocono. I mean, there's a much lower chance of people hitting each other and wrecking, causing cautions in the end of the race next week, so should be better.
Yeah, hopefully we do see a better show there next week. But yeah, again, second place tonight. I know you're probably disappointed. Dominant car for sure tonight. But second place tonight, it'll be a good points night for you for sure, though. So at least you have that to look on. But anybody you want to give a shout out to, and the floor is yours.
Yeah, I'd like to thank y'all for broadcasting, everyone for watching, and everyone at Laura for putting the league on. I'm looking forward to next week.
All right, Aaron, second place. We'll see you next week at Pocono then.
All righty, thank you.
All right, we've caught up with our third place finisher tonight. Evan, you got a copy?
I do.
Well, Evan, you had a little bit of an up and down night. You kind of had into some incidents there that from some of the cautions, but you started second and you got back up to third. Tell us about it and there at the finish.
Yeah, I definitely didn't expect to come into this race and qualify second. I mean, I enjoyed North Wilkesboro, but I had never driven it up until practice before the race with these cars. But yeah, I didn't expect there. But throughout the race, I learned that I was probably a top 7 car. obviously. Aaron and Nick were probably the top two, with Will and Daniel up there as well. We in this Rick Corelli throwback here, I just put that together. But I avoided. I mean, yeah, all the wrecks were. I pretty much tried to avoid all of them. A few of them I got barely contact until that last one with the 97. There was just, it was up front in the field. It was a wreck in front of the field. Really couldn't do anything, and I was actually concerned. I thought I had a bunch of damage with my bumper, but the 92 said it was all right. So I stayed out there, and I actually followed. I was glad I followed Aaron's strategy up there, pitting. At first, I realized how far back we were and how many people stayed out, and I thought that was going to be not the right choice. But we got through all those guys and got up and just avoided all the carnage in front of me after that, and was able to salvage the top 3 finish.
Yeah, pretty good that you was able to, do that tonight and get back up to the top 3. But what was your thoughts, with, how the cars felt tonight? We saw a lot of guys getting loose, and it seemed like most of them would get loose by themselves off of turn 2. And, what was kind of your thought process on, maybe what was causing that, or was it just the hot track conditions, or what?
Well, I throughout practice, I was trying to take the same line I would take in a cup car, and that's just going way down low, running the low line, and trying and gassing it off, getting all the power down out of the corner. But you can't do this, and you can't do that in these cars because they just spin. And I think a lot of guys, they were just getting the power down too early and just getting loose off the corner. That, or they're getting either on the power down too early, or they were just getting too much too in a short amount of time, and that was causing a lot of it. And part of that, after that, I was just trying to never run the inside line, because I knew that if I did that and I was around guys, I would try and push it and end up spinning out myself. So I just tried to tried to run the second lane the entire race, and because of that, it's the faster lane in my opinion anyway. So I just tried to run that the entire race, because I knew if you're in the high line, it's harder to get spin out in that situation, just because it's not as bumping, you're not as going in low, and you're not trying to get a tighter exit. You can carry more speed off, so you're not as low of RPMs going out of the corner. So
Yeah, exactly. Well, what's your thoughts going into next week's race at Pocono?
well, truly, I'm not quite the big fan of Pocono. Probably top 3 least favorite tracks in real life, and on the schedule here. Not really good at it, but I'll probably try and get a little bit of practice here and there throughout the week before next week's race, and hopefully I can get a top 10 there.
All right. Well, good luck next week, and congratulations on your top 3 finish tonight. You have anybody you want to give thanks or shout to?
Yeah, you guys for putting on the show. Everybody watching at home. Joseph for putting the league on, obviously. It's my first year, so I'm glad he let me in, and I've had fun so far this year. So thanks to all those guys.
Awesome. All right, thanks for talking with us, Evan, and congratulations on your top 3 finish, and good luck next week at Pocono.
Thank you.
All right. Well, pretty eventful night, Jared, I think.
Yeah.
I had problems at the beginning, and I kind of, thought of that with iRacing Build Week, but I got it straightened out, and then I come back and, wow, this race was just crazy.
For sure. Yep.
But wow, let's go down through the results here, and we'll give it over to Rudy to close us out. So Nick Molyneux, or Mucinex, as his friends like to call him, will come home with the win tonight here at Northwoods Motors. So congratulations to him. Aaron Smith will come home second. He put up a great fight tonight. Evan Pienta will finish third. Tony Hilbrand's fourth. Anthony Sharps will finish fifth. Good run for him. Zachary Mertes started 21st, will finish 6th, so great run for him. Daniel Falkingham came from 26th to 7th, another good one there. Terrell Baker got back up to 8th, so he'll finish there after starting 14th. John Barry started 19th and will finish 9th, and then Will Klein will round out your top 10. Jared?
Yeah, we got 11th, Howie Briss there. Kind of ran up front a lot. Not a good finish, though. William Schmidt, 12th. Joseph Lombard in 13th. Started 13th, finished 13th tonight. Brad Bothwell in 14th. Aaron Brown, who was involved in a lot of cautions, getting 15th. Luke LaFaro 16th, and then your last car on the lead lap tonight in 17th was Joey Stone. First car 1 lap down. Cole Fralick in 18th, Tom Mercier in 19th, and then your point leader coming tonight. Jacob Fenn finishes in 20th. Gonna hurt him in the points for sure here tonight.
Yeah, most definitely. Wait and see how badly it is, but I think he probably might still have the point lead going into next week at Pocono. All right, finishing 21st tonight is Stephen Purcell. William Barbagelata will finish 22nd. Greg Freeman will finish 23rd. Hayes Booth will finish 24th. Keaton Jones will finish 25th. Joel Wiggins will finish 26th. I about called him Higgins, excuse me. Ethan Workman will round out your field in the 27th position.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for everybody tuning in. And Jared, Jeff, you guys did another amazing job here tonight. I'm telling you, guys are just so professional. I mean that wholeheartedly. Well, anyhow, thank you everybody for tuning in. We'll catch you next time. Stay safe and have a good night.